Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, helping you raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. The channel is blowing up. I'm so excited to see you here. I'm so excited to be able to share this journey with you. And if you are here, you are part of the same soul family as those who are subscribed, those who comment, those who watch, even if they're not subscribed. We are part of the same soul family. There are no coincidences, and there's a reason you are here. So I just wanted to let you know before we jump in, we're going to talk about letting it be easy today. But before we jump in, I wanted to let you know that on November 11th, we are opening the doors to the New Earth Construction Team community. If you are looking for a community of like-minded people, or you would like to start to heal the wounds that hold you back, remove the blocks to abundance and to your purpose, then join our community. Our goal is, and we will walk you through the success path to help you identify your blocks, heal and remove those blocks so that you can step into your life purpose and manifest abundance through it, because in order to build the new earth, we have to be abundant. And so we would love to welcome you in our community. So just drop a note below, send me an email. There's a contact information in the about section, and we will open the doors on 11/11 and see you there. So let's jump in. What does it mean to let it be easy? Now, I would say that one of the most important realizations that I came into was that there is not more for us to do. There is less. The path to enlightenment, the path to an easy life, the path to your purpose, the path to manifesting abundance is not actually doing more, but it is taking away and doing less. That we are already whole. We are already complete. We are part of Source, Creator, God, Divine, Universe, doesn't matter what you call it. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet. That everything that you seek is seeking you, and it is a matter of letting it come in. And so when I say let it be easy, what does that mean? What resonates in your body? What might you be doing to prevent what you want from coming to you, from making your life easier? Many times it is our beliefs that life is hard, life has to be difficult, I have to work hard, it's up to me to create everything, I have to find my purpose, I have to do the work, I have to be the doer. Many times it is our beliefs that stand in the way. All is mind, everything is mental. The veil is your thoughts that we are creating and we are manifesting all the time. We are creative beings. We are made to manifest. If you are not manifesting with intention, you are manifesting on autopilot, likely more of the same. And so we really need to look at, how am I standing in my own way? How am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? How am I making this more difficult than it needs to be? Notice that statement, let it be easy. Not make it easy. It's already easy. Let it be easy. How are we making it more difficult than it needs to be? Many times, especially if you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur, you really want to step into your purpose, you want to start your own business, you want to manifest the beautiful life of your dreams, which has been put on your heart by the divine for a reason. You deserve it. But we have these beliefs that I'm not ready, I'm not good enough, I can't be seen, I can't put myself out there, I can't handle rejection, I can't handle all eyes on me. These are all beliefs that we choose. So ask yourself, what are you holding on to? What are you refusing to let go of? What are you clinging to that is making your life more difficult? Any belief that is of any negative nature is standing between you and your dreams. I did a video last week and asked you, if you imagined that this cup is full of whatever you're holding on to, maybe it's an addiction, or maybe it's just a limiting belief, but this is the one thing that stands between you and the thing you want. Would you choose to hold on to this cup? Or would you set it down and say, oh heck no, that cup is not worth the things that I want and dream? So ask yourself, as you go through your daily life, first and foremost, if all is mind, if everything is mental, we need to start watching our thoughts. That needs to be the number one top priority. We're thinking anywhere from 70 to 90,000 thoughts a day, and 80% of it is repetitive. So we are thinking the same thing over and over. Now, from a biological and a neurobiological standpoint, first comes our beliefs, then comes the thoughts that are stemming from those beliefs. The thoughts create the chemistry floods your body. That creates an emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. It is a frequency and a vibration that emanates out from you, and that becomes your attraction point. That's distilling manifestation into an oversimplified explanation. So start to watch your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating all the time. Where your focus goes, grows. So look at your thoughts. Your thoughts will point to your beliefs. And start to ask yourself as you go through this next week, what is really critical? Are these thoughts that I'm thinking critical? Are these activities that I'm doing critical? Are these actions that I'm taking, the beliefs that I'm believing, the relationships that I'm cultivating, are they critical? And I love the 5 why exercise. Ask why 5 times. Get down to the bottom of that. If you say, yes, it's critical. If you say, yes, this thing that's making my life difficult is critical, then ask why. Why is it critical? Is it a belief that you can't survive without it? Why do you believe you can't survive without it? Because they told you that? Because it seems that way? Is there anyone else that is surviving without that thing? Likely many. Is it critical? And get brutally honest with yourself. Notice in your body. Your body is like a tuning fork. It will tell you the truth versus a lie. That clenched, hyper-vigilant, painful state of gripping and white-knuckling life is telling you that's inaccurate. When you feel that expansion, that lightness, your shoulders fall back, you feel open and wide and tingly with excitement, that is a yes. Don't allow the mind to trick you anymore. Because likely if you're here, if you've experienced any level of trauma or difficulty in your life, we have limiting beliefs. We have the belief that I have to keep everything under control and it's all up to me and I have to carry the weight of the world and it's my job to make sure everybody else is happy. How's that feel? Terrible. Like being squashed under the weight of the world. That is not true. And so you might ask yourself, this thing that's making my life difficult and I somehow believe that it's critical and I have to keep doing it. Why might that be? You'll come to a point where the cognitive dissonance wants you to turn away and say, yep, it's critical, I have to keep doing it. There's no hope for me, there's no solution, I've tried that already. Notice that moment. Because there's a part of you that knows, I'm ignoring something here. I'm lying to myself here. I don't want to face the reality that this isn't critical, but I know that to let it go is going to bring pain. Challenge yourself to notice that the pain of ignoring it is going to extend for your entire life versus the pain of moving through it is going to be a small segment in time. Many, many people are making a lot of beautiful lives and money on social media platforms like YouTube, like coaching, like selling courses. Anything that any knowledge that you have to share is monetizable. It only takes about 2.5 years to get through that upfront, pushing the boulder up the hill. I love to use the example. Anytime I was in product development in the corporate world for close to 20 years, and I noticed every time I would start a new project, it was challenging, it was difficult to get people on board and to put together the milestone plan and to put everything in place. I felt a little bit like pushing a boulder uphill. But there was always a point where we reached the peak of the hill, and that boulder would roll on its own all the way down. So when you notice those moments where you're starting to question, you really want to see the truth, but the brain says, nah, don't go there, don't look there, that's too painful. Notice that moment, because that is your opportunity to choose a lifetime of struggle or a 2-year, 2.5 year gap between where you are and where you want to go. Okay. Also start to ask yourself, where can I do less? Like I said earlier, our goals, our dreams, the new earth, ascension, however you want to label it, it doesn't really matter. The place where you want to go get to, or where you want to go, is on the other side of doing less, peeling back the complexity that we have unnecessarily created. Many purpose-driven entrepreneurs can get very hung up in, I gotta work out and I gotta optimize and I gotta biohack and I gotta be super fit and I gotta optimize in every possible way, and somehow that optimization in our minds equals a 1,000,000-mile long to-do list. But what you find is that simplification is actually the key. Doing less is more. Working smarter, not harder. So where can you do less? Where can you peel back the layers? Where can you optimize in a simplification strategy? Really get clear on your priorities. I have 3 priorities. 1, my business. 2, my master's degree. 3, my children. Period. I have to say no to everything else. But what I realize is by saying no to these other things, I am saying yes to my dreams. So where can you start to reduce complexity? Also look for where you can lean on resources. Again, a typical trauma response is try to do everything yourself. Don't ask for help. Don't lean on anybody. Don't trust anybody. Don't rely on anybody. It's a very common thing in this environment, likely in this community, in this soul family, where we refuse to ask for help and we refuse to even lean on the resources who want to be there and are offering their help. When I started the master's program, I was already overwhelmed. I did a time analysis. I did not have the extra 20 hours that I needed for the work I had just taken on, and I had to get really, really critical about my timeline. Minute to minute, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to focus on anything else. It's got to be purely focused on this thing in this time segment. And what it also meant was less distraction, less surfing on social media, less taking the kids when it wasn't my time, and being firm that the kids gotta go when it's their time. They gotta go, and dad, when it's your time, you gotta take them, right? Where previously I had just been willy-nilly. If you want to stay, you stay. You go, right? So getting really critical. That was a resource that was there, that was available to me, that I had the right to use and was not using, right? So also look at your beliefs. I mentioned all is mind. We have to get really critical about looking at our thoughts. What do you believe? What beliefs are making life harder? Start to notice as you're watching your thoughts over the next week, each thought stems from a belief. So as you have that negative thought, your body clenches, you feel uncomfortable. Oftentimes I'll get just kind of a yuck feeling, like, ugh, I feel sick. Right? That is the indication I just had a very negative thought, an untrue thought. So that is my indication. Then I have to look at what's that thought and what belief did it stem from? Because that belief is one of those things that's making my life harder. Do I believe that it is all up to me? That I have to be the one to do all the work and to come up with all the ideas and to make all of this happen? Or do I believe that I am an extension of Source, that there is an infinite pool of resources available to me? It's already here, and it's just a question of my letting it in. And that my belief that I have to work hard, or that I have to do, or that I have to struggle is the belief, or is the thing that is making life harder and not allowing those resources to come in. So look at your beliefs and identify the ones that are making life harder versus ones that we can replace them with to make life easier. I believe that this is already done. I believe the New Earth construction team is already assembled. I believe that things are already happening. That on some timeline, we already have building construction started. New schools exist where we teach people their purpose and their passion and their interests, and we nurture that. I love that the acronym for New Earth Construction Team sounds like NEST, right? We nurture their purpose from day one in the nest. I believe that I am already whole and complete, just an extension of the Creator. There is already wholeness. There is already healing. And all of my heart's desires are available to me. They're just around the corner. Now, for a while, I wanted to believe that I had to work hard to get there. Couldn't be yet. Couldn't be yet. It hasn't been 2.5 years yet. I've got this milestone, this timeline. And I'm not ready to believe that it could just be around the corner. Could be next month. Could be in 6 months. To separate from any attachment to any expectations. That it's already done. And my only job is to just enjoy now. So look at your beliefs. Where are we at? That was 4. Number 4. Number 5, trust yourself. This has probably got to be the biggest one. Trust yourself. That when we grew up in that environment where they told us we were too much, too sensitive, too shy, too loud, too gregarious, too whatever, something was wrong with us. We adopted that belief. We took on their voice. And we started to say it to ourselves. Our inner critic is also our trauma brain. It says there's something wrong with you. You can never do it right. You always fail. You're going to get hurt. Somebody's going to reject you or judge you or criticize you. And so now it is the undoing, right? Doing less, not more. The doing less is I trust myself. I trust myself. Even at that young age, I deserved to trust myself. Some of the most successful people in the world will say the number one most important thing is trust yourself. Only you know what is right for you. Only you have the direct line of connection to source and guidance that will lead you toward your path and your purpose. Nobody else can tell you what is right for you. So you have to trust yourself. And it is a choice. It's a commitment to say, no, I don't care what that critic says. In fact, I know that everything that they say shows me something about them and very little about me. I choose to trust myself. I know where I'm going. I know I'm guided. I know I'm connected. I know the next right step, and that's all I need to know. Trusting yourself is the most important characteristic because it leads to action. It is the self-doubt, the hamster wheel of trying to figure it out in the brain. It's like prison. It's like hell. Number 6, let go of control. Again, another trauma response is that white-knuckling life, that vigilance. I got to keep everything under control. It's all up to me. Let go of control. Open, surrender, allow, release, put down resistance. It is all perfect, just as it is. In fact, when we try to fix all the problems or plan ahead or do all the work, we actually make things more difficult. Again, let it be easy, not make it easy. It's already easy. Let it be easy. Put down the control. If you are a fractal of source, you're a reflection of, an aspect of source. Source can't mess it up. Let it be what it is and trust. It's already taken care of. It's already done. Let it be easy. And number 7 ties into what we said earlier about identifying those limiting beliefs. Choose the new ones. Believe it can be easy. Believe that good is just around the corner. Believe that you are healed already. Believe your purpose, your mission, your dreams, they are already done. Choose to believe. Okay, my friends, I love you. And please do make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Here's the button to subscribe if you have not already. Otherwise, this button will send you to the next video that's chosen based on your preferences. All right, take care, my friends. Namaste. I love you.